Hunting is a culture and a tradition. In this modern day and age, it seems to be one of those traditions that we as a human race are becoming more distant from. So for me, it's one of these cultures I'd love to see continue, and for me to be able to show my children, take them on adventures, show them what it's really like to be part of the wilderness, embrace conservation, be part of the mountains, and fill the freezer with good, clean, organic meat. It's really important to me, and part of these trips also is to be able to tell their tales. To be able to capture these tales on film and on print, to be able to show my kids as they grow up. This is just 1 year, this is just one hunting season, but it's definitely going to be one of those stories that I'm going to be able to tell them in the future. It's just been dropped on the tops by the helicopter. We've got looks like 4 or 5 days of alright weather, so we're going to go find somewhere to set up a base camp, a bit of a camp, and then get the binders out and have a look around. So we found a reasonably flat campsite here. It's doing a wee bit of a lean, but this is pretty much your typical New Zealand beach forest or South Island beach forest. It's quite bony country, there's not a lot of feed that sort of grows deep in the bush. So a lot of the deer tend to live within that sort of first couple hundred metres of the forest edge, and they come out and graze on the tussock lands. Room for two.
So a bit of a tradition. Started on a red stag raw hunt 2 years ago. We followed the stag around all day, hadn't had any luck, and then we went quiet. And we thought we'd buggered it up, and then me and the mate Hamish stopped on a ridge, and I pulled out a pot of the old stinky green lip mussels. And I thought, I said to Hamish, the mussels would be a good luck charm as a bit of a joke. Chewed on a mussel, next thing the stag piped up right below us, and we snuck in and shot him, and it ended up being this big 15 pointer. So ever since, the old green lip mussels, good luck charm. They're actually fucking tasty, eh? Fucking red.
Pretty happy, eh? Be happy if you could pass me my beer.
We had quite a good afternoon. We didn't really expect much because we only got into the block, sort of late this arvo, but we got camp set up and went out there and had a good look around. We probably saw a dozen animals, mostly all hinds. We'll have a feed and settle in for the night and make a bit of a plan for tomorrow.
I've seen sort of half a dozen hinds, and had 2 stags come out of the bush, and then they've sort of raced along the top and dropped back in the scrub again, but I think one of them was roaring for a little bit. Unfortunately, it's all a little bit quiet. Sort of animal numbers I was hoping for. Makes it a pretty hard hunt if the stags aren't making much noise. When the roar's like right in its peak, you got a whole lot of stags that are just rutting around the females and scrapping and fighting, and they're really vocal. And it makes it a bit easier to get in close to them, and you can sort of roar back at them, and they'll come in and challenge you, and you can often get some really cool close encounters with stags. That makes it quite a lot of fun, but When they're quiet like this, it makes it a lot harder to hunt them.
Well, that's the end of the day. Climbing the fat sack. See what tomorrow brings.
I just picked up 3 young stags just on the bush edge, probably, I don't know, about a K away. There's 3 of them hanging out together having a bit of a tussle. They could be good candidates for the bow, so we might go and grab the bow from camp and just shoot straight over there and see what we can do. But they seem pretty distracted, so we might be able to get it nice and close. Come on, let's start, man. Yep. Down there, there's 2 of them still scrapping hard out, so hopefully we can get right around beside them and come up through the bush. 600-700 metres away on the bush edge over here, but we've got to do a big loop right round behind them to get into the bush behind them, so hopefully we can do that without being detected. So we've got a gentle breeze that's sort of coming across the face this way. I don't think we're going to use it to our advantage because we need to be on that far side of them in the bush cover. But there's a wee rise out in the open here, which is 100 metres from the deer, so I definitely can't shoot that far. But I think we'll still use the bush and just see what happens when we get down there with the wind. There's only 1 stag left out in the open, I don't know what the other 2 are doing. Right, let's go. I think his mate's in here somewhere though. Just closing that musket. I reckon because of the wind we're going to have to drop down here a wee bit. I've never seen anything like that. Bro, that's what we came for. That is fucking epic. I've seen like the odd animal drop on the shot like that, but obviously hit his spine. 58 metres.
See the original arrow over here? This is the one that's dropped him on the spot. He's a massive trophy in my eyes. We've got to take a red stag in the rut. Pretty excited, pretty stoked. Take all the good bits of meat off him and lug it all back to camp. Pretty exciting morning. Looking forward to a cup of coffee. Oh, you can clip the lid on. Oh man,
That's a good feeling to be back in camp. No, bloody good, that was an excellent morning hunt. Got some meat, got some antlers. Time for a bit of a drink and relax for a bit, I think. Well, there's this theory when I tie knots that I can't tie knots, so I just tie lots.
Have your coffee. You camera down.
Well, this trip we're loaded up the old Land Cruiser, we're heading for the airport, jumping on a plane heading to the North Island. We're doing a week-long backpack mission, walking into a wilderness area in Sika country, so we're going to go and chase some Sika stags. With this area that we're going, the deer numbers are so high, it's almost to a point of sort of overpopulation, so it's going to be great fun because we're going to get a lot of animal encounters, but the trophy quality and the condition of the animals is pretty poor, mainly due to the overpopulation, the lack of feed. So my brother Clay is going to come along on this adventure. He doesn't really dabble so much in the hunting side of things, but loves getting into the mountains with us, so he'll be joining in on this. And also later on in the trip, we've got a couple of friends, Monty and Poldy, both bow hunters as well, are going to join us midway through the trip. So yeah, they're coming in to both tick off their first Sika deer each as well. So yeah, it's going to be a great adventure.
We've got a little jab stag just on the ridge just down below us. He's obviously heard my roars and come out of the bush. He's just standing there looking at us. Hopefully we get the long lens on him.
We'll see you before 6.
Yeah.
Turn that on at 4. See you, Cam.
Yeah. Put some pants on, would you?
Huh?
Put your pants on.
I've got some on. It upsets Cam, eh? He actually gets real upset that I don't wear shorts.
It's just rude.
Come on.
So we just broke out on this wee slip here. That was a good place to stalk along slowly. We just found a hind and a young one. Hind and a yearling. They're just up against the bush edge feeding at the moment. About 60 or 70 metres away, so would be great to get some camp meat. We might try and put in a stalk. But then again, we've got to think about a stag hanging around them as well. There could be a stag around here somewhere. 67 metres. So we've picked up these hinds again. There's 2 hinds and 2 yearlings just feeding. They're about 40 metres away. So it's going to creep about 4 metres just to this brow here. Hopefully just poke my head over and have a good look.
not a lot of blood on it, but it's done the job. The old slick trick broadheads, love them. Came in behind the ribs and then it exited out through the shoulder. So perfect shot. She's only run 20 metres, 25 metres and tipped up. Pretty exciting.
It's gonna be a primo eater. It's gonna be so good for cat meat. Awesome.
Hello.
What's up?
Are you recording me, you fool?
Is it beer time?
We're going to get some venison first.
Where is it?
In the back.
Alright.
Oh, we've just made it to our second camp. We packed up this morning and moved camps. We sort of hunted everything around where we needed to, so we've set up all the gear and we've made it to other spot here. So we'll set up tents now and have some lunch. Pretty good. We just heard a stag just do a hee-haw call, not far from camp actually. So we might have to do a bit of a stalk through there and see what we can find. But he actually sounded like he's on the flat, eh? Okay, come on, Kim. You gonna come?
What about your bag? In your opinion, did it sound like he was just through here? It sounded like he was like literally on the stairs, yeah. Straight away and I spotted him through the trees and I gave away Mew and he came straight in, but he saw us moving and just took off real quick. Damn it. From here we're just going to carry on and then we're going to climb up onto a ridge, get up high and have another look and listen. Stag to a territory call just down below us. We just bumped into a little wee stag here. We'd obviously seen me come up to the draw and just spooked off a wee bit, but at the same time we had a territory call happen just down here and that's generally the mature stag, so what we'll do is we'll just carefully keep picking our way back down through here. Oh, it was a bit of a dud afternoon hunt after we got on that stag down the creek. We got up onto this terrace up here with a plan to hunt with the wind in our face all the way along here, but bugger all stag sign and very little hind sign as well, so been a bit of a dud afternoon, but that's hunting for you. So we're just making a bit of a beeline back down to camp now before it gets too dark.
G'day fellas. How we going? Hey buddy. Yeah, nice to meet you, mate.
Just before we left camp this afternoon, one heat
like pretty slow, juicy return.
So we've just broken back out in the river. I think we'll stick to our original plan and hunt our way up this creek because the wind's coming down quite nicely on us here. We'll just hunt our way up and have a bit of a roar and a listen.
Something. We're just cruising down this face here. We just spotted him on the opposite face. He was grazing, but I think our wind may have pushed up to him now and he sort of spooked off up to the side, but I think we got some cool photos of him. A real nice clear looking spot just here. I think we'll give a bit of a roar. It's obviously stag sign right round us, so I'll give a bit of a roar and see what happens. He's coming in.
Did you not get record going? That's epic. Yeah, bro. That's so sweet.
I don't know if there was much on the camera, but there was just an epic little stalk. We stalked through this terrace and I think we were coming through and actually spooked something as we were coming through. But we got to this clear patch here and I said to the guys, oh, we'll just squat down here and give a roar. And we all heard noises, sort of sticks breaking over there and sticks breaking up there, and then this guy just came straight through the trees and Cam spotted him before I did, and then he just came straight in towards us and then stopped pretty much front on sort of quartering on, and I let an arrow fly at about 25. Spine shot him and he dropped on the spot. Obviously wasn't the cleanest shot, and then I've put a second one in through his engine room as he got to here, and then he died really quickly. Here's the first arrow here. That's obviously still snapped off in the spine there somewhere, but all pretty instant. What an epic hunt. I love Sika stags. Absolutely love them. Awesome. I love the red pearling they get in the beech forest. Just such cool little antlers.
Gonna fire up the jet ball, have a wee coffee. Just park up path here. Good opportunity to listen to some ridges that are all up behind us here, so some good terraces around, but yeah, we've obviously started the day well, so we'll just see if we can get any better. Try and go after him. Had that feeling about it, eh? I think we better go have a quick look, eh? Boom, fist bump. He's bloody, he's fallen straight down there. There's a whole lot of blood just here, and I think he's fallen straight off this bluff. He's gone off the bluff. There's blood all the way down here. I'll say he's died here and gone straight off that bloody bluff. That's our luck, isn't it? I'll go to the edge of the bluff and have a good look. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll go to the edge of the bluff, have a look. Fucking man hug that one, bro. That's what it's all about. Fuck yeah. Wow. That is cool. What a choice little stag. Far out. Not to take life not for mere sport, but to continue a tradition. The oldest. Hunting is a part of us. We go to the wild, not the slaughterhouse. We hit the road, not the store. We meet friends along the way. We share stories, a cold beer. We learn a thing or two. And remind ourselves, as people, as hunters, why we're here.
Hey.
Got your first Sika, though.
Oh shit, yeah, it was awesome.
Well done, bro. Stoked.
So good.
Among the trees, beneath the stars. It's true, it's wild, it cannot be taken away. It's who we are. We must continue to burn this wildfire for generations to come. Oh, it's so tender.
Oh, fuck's still there. That's so good.
There's recipe steaks in it.
Can't give it straight back.